Hello and welcome YouTube. This is Cookie Monster of ProForgeRacing, bringing you two more amazing pieces of forge art by Billy the Pro. This first one here is called Tiny City BTP, Billy the Pro, and this is an amazingly well detailed and well planned out city made by Billy. In the water, as I showed you a few seconds ago, was a cool looking ship. Up here is an awesome looking clock, with numbers. It looks amazing. It has the 12369. Right there is an English football stadium or a soccer stadium. And there's just so much detail on this map. There's a few vehicles that I'll show you. There's a bicycle that I'll show you. I have a little bit of trouble finding it right here. But there it is, right there, a tiny little bicycle. It's obviously not perfect. It's made out of tiny little pieces of like loadout cameras and spawn points. So it's incredible the detail he can make. Look at the different building shapes and designs. The volcano erupting on the side of the city. It just looks amazingly detailed. There's like a huge turret protecting the city. There's a few 18-wheeler trucks and stuff that you can see. It just looks absolutely amazing. Right there, in tiny little letters, it says Billy the Pro. Something that will be written somewhere on every single one of his maps. I don't always find it in the videos I make for his maps, but I often do. And right there is written in tiny, tiny little letters. But as you can see, this map is just outstanding. It's just this tiny, tiny little city. This next one is called Vietnam BTP. Again, Billy the Pro for the BTP. This is a Vietnam map. It is incredible. It's amazing. And right here you can see there's a bunch of random stuff. There's a vehicle right there, like a Jeep, a military Jeep. There is a helicopter right there. And that helicopter looks crazy. It's got strings going down. It just looks so good. He used so many pieces to make it too. He didn't just use like two big pieces that made it look like a helicopter. He really planned it out. Right there's a little river flowing. There's a bunch of tiny little hut-looking, buildings and stuff, and it just looks really great. And not only does this map look really cool, there's a feature of this map that I'll show you right here that's just incredible. And that is a huge and complex tunnel system underneath the map. It's just mind-boggling how he was able to intertwine all these tunnels. And, because in Vietnam, especially during the Vietnam War, they had so many underground tunnels. They could just go down, and they were, they're smaller people. And so they could go down and, they could fit in these tiny little tunnels and, go all through. And that's obviously why the United States lost that war, because we were on their turf. They knew the land. They knew not only the landscape, but what was underneath the landscape, which was complex tunnel systems like this. And it's really just pretty cool that Billy was able to not only make a really cool looking map, and not only able to make a few tunnels, but to make a bunch of tunnels like he did, and then make them all reconnect. It's really awesome that he was able to do all that. But I ended up getting lost in this little tunnel section. I just couldn't find my way back out at the time. You can go out through there and break a crate. That's there. A pallet, and there's a little pallet you can break. But please go to Billy the Pro's file share. Download these maps along with all of his other forge art. He's got tons of amazing forge art maps in his file share, so please definitely be sure to go download them. Thank you guys very, very much for watching.